Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN-HD Production Live, here with actor, producer, amateur Renaissance man Christian Potenza.
Right on.
You have quite a few projects on the go right now. Can you tell me about your animated series?
Yeah, well, there's a few of them. One of them I'm known really well for is I play the voice of Jude Lazowski on 16, and that's the one that sort of kicked it off. And then there was Sidekick, where I played Trevor Troublemeyer. And then years later, there's an animated series called Total Drama. Island is the first one. Total Drama Action is the second one. Total Drama World Tour is third season, and now fourth season is coming out. Total Drama Revenge of the Island, and I play Chris McLean, the host.
And how is that going? Do you enjoy it?
It's I can't believe how big this show has gotten. Just in the States alone, every Monday night it is 5.7 million viewers, give or take, and that's just the United States. We have a huge fan base in Australia, Argentina, Italy. Italy is huge right now, and it keeps changing because some countries are just getting it now, while other ones are just catching up. So the total drama fever is now enveloping the world.
And is there a lot of drama in Total Drama?
You know what it is? It is the world's first animated reality show where contestants, characters on the show, actually get voted off. So it's a little cartoon from Canada that has just taken over. And I am one of the only fortunate ones, besides myself and a character called Chef on the show, played by Clay Bennett. We're the only ones that are in every episode. We never get voted off. Yeah. So
Okay.
It's a sweet gig. It's a very sweet gig.
Great. And you were also in a film, Real Love.
Yeah.
How was that?
I auditioned for a movie called Real Love. Well, actually, it was called Queen of Sheba about 2 years ago, and they liked me, but then the project got put on hold, and couldn't figure out why. And then it was, well, Leanne Rimes was to play the lead. It's going to be on CMT, and so CMT put together this little movie of the week, and they wanted Leanne Rimes to play the lead. It's a little quirky, romantic love comedy, and it takes place in Alabama. And well, what happened was she got this other gig, so they postponed the gig. So while they're waiting, they're like, well, who can we get to play the father? Because the father's a very integral part. And so somebody suggested Burt Reynolds, and Burt Reynolds got back very fast and said, yeah, it's great, love it. He signed on. So I was still up for the part of the son, and they came back and they started recasting. And I was like, oh no. And then I heard, well, Burt Reynolds is going to be the father and Leanne Rimes is going to be the sister. I didn't know this before. They started rounds and rounds and rounds of auditions, and I ended up grabbing that part that I originally auditioned for like a year before. So pretty awesome.
Very nice. And can you tell me about how you got involved in Sean Cisterna's project Moon Point?
Yeah, I worked with him years before on a film called My Brother's Keeper with Sean Ashmore and Aaron Ashmore, actually. They were both in it because they played twins, right? But it was actually one of them who did all the principal photography and moved his hair over every now and then, and the other one played just background, or just played the back, so they had a nice two-hander. So I met Sean there. He was a producer on that with Summer Pictures, and years later he calls me up and he's like, hey, it's Sean. Don't know if you remember me, but anyways, I got this really cool script. I'm going to be shooting in about 2 weeks. I would love if you did this little cameo. So he sends me the script. I read it, and I was like, this is great, but I can't do anything. I can't be in it because it's non-union. So he goes, well, okay, that's too bad. I go, no, hold on a sec. I'll help you out, because I knew a few people. I'd help them out with casting, because I had done that many times before, and just sort of dabble in it as a associate producer. But then we had a meeting, and I said, why don't we just take it over to ACTRA and see my friend Tasso Lakis, who is the head of TIP program there. And so this was on a Friday. We go over to ACTRA. We are shooting a week from that Friday we went in. We go in and we say, here, Tasso, this is a great script. The only thing is it's non-union, and we have X amount of dollars to make this, which isn't much. We didn't have much. So Tasso looked at it, and we worked all over the weekend to get our paperwork in, all our T's crossed, our I's dotted. And then on Monday when we went in at 11 o'clock, by 11:30 we were out on the street, and we have a fully unionized, ready to go script, and we go to camera on Friday. So I call up Art Hindle, Linda Cash, Jane Eastwood, Jessica Holmes, Tony Napo, and the list goes on. It was like I just called up all my friends, and I said, hey, would you do a cameo in this film, because we don't have time for casting or anything. We just said, would you do that? And the union everyone just sort of came on board. It was unbelievable. Like, I'm talking big names in Canadian film and television that came a long way just to do a cameo in this thing. And I said, the best part is that they all agreed to do it, and so even if they had one or two lines, I said, do whatever you want. Like, so like somebody like Jessica Holmes, a very funny girl, she had 2 lines. She ended up having about 3 minutes of solid screen time in our film, because she just went and went. So then we cast our first 3 our young leads. There's 4 of them, and young 20-something year olds, and they're set in a backdrop. It's a beautiful little road trip film, and behind them is all these crazy, whacked out, big time Canadian actors in our little low budget film.
That's awesome. So it's about a boy who is finding his childhood crush?
Yep. Yeah, his name is Daryl Straska, and he fell in love in grade 2 or 3 with this girl named Sarah Cherry. She went away to become a childhood star. She ends up shooting a movie close to him, and he says, that's it. I'm going to go see her again, because I'm not going to give too much away. But his only way of getting there is by his friend Femur's electric wheelchair. So he gets pulled in a wagon. So they go on a road trip, and that's where they run into the crazy cast of characters.
Great. And do you have any other upcoming projects that you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm moving back from Oakville. From Oakville back to Toronto, and I'm opening up a boutique photography studio with capabilities of full-on makeup, hair, like special effect makeup, anything you want, from high-end fashion to headshots. And that's over on Carlaw. It's called Shoot the Dog Studios, and it's starting to take shape right now. I got a bunch of photographers that are coming on board, and going to bring in some pretty cool clients. It's a pretty cool place to hang out.
Great. And will there be a website for that so we can check it out?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like I'm literally moving in right now. I got to go there right now. But also check out my YouTube channel, The Animation Nation Army. Check that one out, because after every episode of Total Drama, I will be having an after show on my YouTube channel, and it'll be broadcast live on my Facebook channel, and that starts in January.
Perfect. Great. Well, best of luck, and thank you so much, Christian. Up
top, Katie.
Woo!
Awesome.
I'm Katie Uhlmann reporting for TTN-HD Production Live.